Folks, Alison here. I've salvaged this from an old acorn. It is 8mm soft coil. And if you anything like me, you'll see something like this and you'll wonder, now what can I make out of this? So the intention is to make something sort of vintage looking, old, hammered, uh, air chased a little bit as well, and just see where I go. I've only used thicker. I think I've gone to 15mm pipe and done a bit of air chasing on that. I've never used 8mm, so this is going to be quite interesting. Come to measurements. When you measure your cuff, take your little piece of wire from the center of your wrist and just swirl it around and get to the center again. Okay? If you're unsure of that, take that little piece of wire and just bend it into a sort of a cuff shape and see if it's going to fit comfortably. Okay, there we go. Comfort. There's a little bit of space, usually about 1.5 to 2 centimeters gap there. Okay, so we're going to need, and I'm going to cut it about a centimeter longer, and always trim it to size. Right, that's all we need. Righto, that's what you call piping hot. It's done. Shot. I'm just going to let that cool, and then we'll straighten it a little bit. Okay, so that's cooled. I'm not going to worry about taking off fire scale. I don't want to wet it. I don't want water inside the pipe. I don't want any acid inside the pipe either. So this a bit straight. Okay, let's see where we're going to start. I've got a tempered piece of uh, hard steel here. I'm not chopping right through. Okay, basically what I've just done is I've made a couple of pockets here. I haven't hammered this right to the, so it touches the other end of the pipe there. One's got to be careful because when you're bending your bracelet, you don't want too much of a defined sort of a cut. And if you make it a vertical like that, that's even worse. So if you do use this technique, slant the angle slightly. Okay, I'm going to do the sides first. Rack it. Other side. I wouldn't do the end. Okay, I'm going to anneal again. I think the uh, I've got enough deeper textures and hollow outs, if I can call them that. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to texture the sides a little bit now. I don't want to do too much more hammering there. As soon as your copper starts feeling a little bit like a spring, it's time to anneal it again. So you can get in here with dappling tools or punches and define your pattern more. It's entirely up to you. At this stage I'm going to leave it just as it is, and I'm going to finish off the ends. Make sure your ends are sealed off nicely. What I'm going to do now is just finish it off with sandpaper. So so there's no sharp edges or whatever, and then we can bend it. So I've made use of the fire scale, and that's what we got. It's going to be quite a difficult bend because of that ridging, that wall there, but let's see how we go.